Good evening, everybody. I think I need to add a transition there. I need to double check that. That looked like it went to the live screen really quickly. Anyways, welcome to our Sunday night continuation flight for our world tour. This is not Dev. We've got another flight, first officer pilot monitoring tonight. It's Wordpress, or you'll probably hear me call him Jacob. He is running around doing the exterior checks. This is our first flight together, so we were kind of discussing before the stream here, trying to get everything together. Yes, you do. Wait, did it not have that transition? Is that what you're talking about? It's a first flight together, so there's probably going to be some fumbling just until we get used to each other and how we work together. But it should be fun. I don't get to fly with another first officer too often. No transition. Okay. All right. I will add that to my checklist or punch list for that matter. Add a transition to my to-do list. That's the word I was looking for. And that should fix that. I thought I noticed it last time, but I'm normally looking somewhere else, so I wasn't real sure. But we are in Guayaquil. We landed here last Sunday in the Citation, and we're going to be heading down to Tarapoto. Hello, sir. I'm muted, so I don't know if he's saying anything to me. Should be a pretty quick flight. It's VFR at both airports. Got a little bit of rain here, it looks like. We are on VATSIM. Unfortunately, all the ATC, once again, in South America has decided that we are not worthy and has logged off. But yeah, I'll get back in Discord here. We'll get started and get rolling. Oh, and Dev and Kyle are with us as well. Okay, I'm back, as you can tell.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. I'll let Jacob introduce himself.
Hey, well, my name is Jacob. Well, my day job is I teach people how to fly small airplanes, and I've been simming for, gosh, it's been almost 10 years now. So, got into XP12 right around the time I started flying real airplanes, and I just got all my ratings like 3-ish years ago. So I've been doing a lot of flight sim and real world flying for past 3 years up in the Northeast, and yeah, love the Challenger. Looking forward to flying it with someone new, and pleasure to be here.
Thanks for joining. So Jacob, it's ironic that I'm going to be the pilot flying and he's going to be the pilot monitoring, and he's way more knowledgeable in this stuff than me. So he'll probably school me on something. So should be entertaining.
Oh, we should have a good time.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and get in here.
Looks like we got gas.
Yeah, I normally do the. I'd like to get the gas truck out here pretty quick. So, all right. So everything externals all checked.
Yep. Just got to pull pins, and I got the nose door open and closed.
Okay. And you were going to run through this checklist. Is that correct?
I can. Yeah. Okay. Go for it. So. See, we got circuit breakers. My panel is good. Across looks good, and then yours look good. See, batteries off, hydraulics are off, nose steers off, gears down, spoiler retracted. Those are shut off. These are up. The lamp test works. Those are all stowed. Battery master's on. We got these turned up. Okay. Pull up the DC volts. We got more than 22. Go ahead and do this. Got 4 squibs, another 2 squibs.
All right, Captain. Fuel truck is hooked
got
up.
6
Just
lights,
let me know how
5 castles.
Would you like to go tanks full today?
I'll
5.
turn the fuel panel on real quick just to let you know, and then
Yep,
I'll figure if we need any fuel.
Yeah, AB's coming up.
Okay. Gotta wait for the fuel to
Look at all the other.
figure out how much is in the tanks real quick.
Do me a favor, Jacob, make him use the HUD during all phases of the flight, please.
No. No.
Hey man, I'm not so partial to the HUD myself. I find myself like 50-50 between it.
Well,
So-
Owen likes to drop it down in the middle of the flight, and I just look at him to go, no. Take that crap out of here.
That's funny. Alright, AP's up. Go through a duct monitor.
Bleed air duct.
Loopy. Lamp test.
Go ahead and start doing our computer here. I'm just going to be VFR since we don't have auto ATC. Flight plan. Clear that out. And we're going to be SEGU. On over to SPST. And what am I doing? I can type these things. I fly Microsoft one time. I forget that I can type things.
I'm gonna throw the brakes on. Actually, I'm gonna do the anti-skid test before I do that.
SPST.
Nose door.
Yeah, we'll cancel that
Nose
out.
door.
I think you left the switch down last time you flew it.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna go outside and do a.
Oh, the nose door.
The when you open the nose door, or when you finish the flight, make sure that switch is matching whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we normally do. It may
Position.
just been missed when the last time we flew was
That's
really
all
late,
good.
so you know how that goes.
Yeah, you just gotta run to the hotel.
Yeah. Gotta go. Oh, man.
Can't
they're
miss
putting
happy hour.
kilograms.
All right, everything's pulled outside.
I gotta convert weight pounds to kilograms real fast.
Oh yeah, well, only gotta do liters too.
1960. So how much do we need? 5. Let's call it 5,400. So we have roughly 1960 kilograms. Little handy dandy calculator. 1960. And we need. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's just do that in pounds first. It's easier to do it that way. Excuse me. I'm fighting another cold. 5,400 minus 4,380 gives me 1,020 pounds. And that is. What is. Oh. It's 462 kilograms. Divided by.
Wing overheat.
Uh, 368 liters. Let's just go with an even 400. How about that?
All right, I'm gonna go start up the pump.
User bay overheat.
Okay, let's go on down while he's filling the truck. Let's get that.
Glide
We're gonna be on runway 21.
Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain.
And
Pull
I
up.
did have to change our SID here. We're gonna be on the every 2A. Non-transition. Execute.
TCAS system test fail.
And
Interesting.
our arrival. That doesn't sound good.
I don't know how we pulled that one off. That's a first. Hold on.
So
What has happened?
We'll localize it for
Apparently we managed
3.
to fail the TCAS test.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's working now.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
that's
Let's
funny.
go browser. Let's pull up NavGraph.
TCAS system test OK.
There we go.
Okay. I don't know if I've ever had that fail on me before. It's new. Let's go take a look at these charts real quick and figure out what runway or approach we want.
Hello, Captain. It's Jenny from
Hello.
HotStart Flight Support.
Oh, Jenny.
Your
I got their
passengers have
next
arrived.
test.
Shall I have them brought to the plane?
Yep. Bring 'em on.
Understood. They'll be there in a couple of
Does it
minutes.
take 30 minutes to get
Anything
here
else?
sometimes?
Always
all
a
thinking.
pleasure. Take care.
Charts. Approach. We got a localizer and a VOR
Do you need anything
to
else?
runway 35. Should be
I'm doing the
visual.
VOR
Maybe
just
a
for fun.
little- Maybe a little short of gas.
Let's see, what did it say for some brief? 5331.
And that was
Um,
min fuel. And then, if you're just curious, my 4 flight was calling for min fuel. It was a little bit more. They wanted min fuel of 63.67.
Oh, wow. Okay. Then
But
I'll
let me
just
just
have them...
check the route real quick. Because I think that was a slightly different route. Yeah, because your
Yeah.
Everett direct... Okay, yeah, the route is a little bit different, so that checks. But I'd probably take a little extra anyway. It's
We'll throw another...
Going to kind of a...
We'll get another 120 liters in
Alright,
there just
I'm
for the
gonna
fun
go
of it.
Start up the pump.
Yeah, we're not very weight limited today, so...
Nope.
More merrier.
VOR... Yankee or Zulu... I got the localizer. I'll do the localizer.
Fun. I
3.5.
haven't had a localizer. It's been a while.
Yeah, we got VFR conditions, so should be fun.
There you go.
Doing them. And as far as... Let's go ahead and hide that. We got tap. Is that one? Oh, the arrival was ISRI 1A.
Ready.
1A over to tap. I don't think.
And I'm just gonna silently go through the checklist here.
You're fine. Buckman.
Refueling is complete, Captain. Do you need anything else?
Hello, Captain. Hope you are doing well today.
How much fuel do we have now?
Great. There's
Oh,
nobody
wow,
else
100
coming along.
100 liters
today.
does not equate
So
to very
as far
much.
as we're concerned, we're all good
No,
to go.
I think it brought us above min fuel, at least.
Yeah,
but
it did.
It's a little tight. I mean, it's up to you, but... I mean, our alternate also is quite far away.
I'll squeeze another 200 in there.
I'm
Just
gonna go start up
that'd
the
be more
pump.
than enough. ISRI 1A. Why am I not seeing? Oh, I know why. ISRIS. Well, let's see here. Can I overlay this real fast? Overlay. That is why. Okay. So instead of doing the arrival, we could do a direct to that tap waypoint.
Does that lead to an approach or something?
Yeah, it'll put us on the localizer approach.
Let's take a look here.
Yeah, that's what was confusing me.
It looks... Well, tap isn't... it's not an initial approach fix, so you can't shoot it from there, but it looks like you can shoot it from a DME fix off of tap. There's the 15 DME off the 247 radial, or from Ute Kick.
Ute kick, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Ute kick.
So you could do that. And that's a DME arc too. That's fun.
That'd be interesting to fly.
Refueling
I don't think I've ever done a DME arc in this
Do you
thing.
need anything else?
And actually, the arrival brings us to the
Okay,
15
just
DME
one
points.
quick signature on
That
here.
actually works out great. We can
Here's
just
a
take the
copy
star
for your
straight onto the
records.
approach.
Have a nice day.
The ISRIS to Ute kick to...
Not
tap?
to Ute Kick. If you,
Or-
yeah, it takes you to 15 DME tap, and then from there we can we just put that in as the. Actually, if you take a look, the Loc 3.5, go to the right, like next. You may have to load it as Ute Kick.
Yeah, I was about to ask, how do you enter a DME distance for a waypoint? Because
Well, it should be a transition, and it would probably they're not. It says IAF on the chart, but the feeder comes from Ute Kick, so I would load it from Ute Kick. So if you go next, I would select that, go to the legs page before you execute that. I would, well, after evred, are we evred direct ISRA? Yeah, we are. So I would clear out that discontinuity between evred and ISRES. If you go back a couple. Okay, if you go forward a little bit. So it takes you to, let's see, DME 2730, 2470.
2470 is the... Oh, that's the... Okay, that's it. That's the 15.
Yeah, so we
DME
want to
arc
drop 2470. Actually, just make sure.
Oh.
I think you drop 2470 on tap and just replace all that. But I'm just gonna double check.
Well,
Wait, actually, before you... Oh, we're coming from ISRES.
so if you did... Well, wouldn't you want to do tap the Ute kick to 24/7?
Well, so actually, I don't... It's a different 15 DME point. So on the ISRES arrival, that's 15 DME on the 273 radial, so we can't do that.
Yeah, the this arrival is a problem.
Yeah, we could do it from... And I think the route that 4Flight gave me was... Oh, it didn't even give me an arrival, so there's that. But we could...
So the arrival actually needs to be...
We could do the Ute kick 1 alpha arrival. If you want to shoot the localizer. Otherwise, I'm sure one of the VOR... Well, yeah, the VOR Yankee for 3.5 will put you into a... it puts you into a Holden loop at the TAP VOR, which is one way to do it.
What's up, Micah? I'm just here to make fun of Dev. Oh, well, Dev's flying in another aircraft. Why don't you have memberships? I've never thought about doing those before. I haven't really looked into it too much, to be honest.
He only has to buy me a cockpit, which is kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it's... okay, sorry.
So yeah, we could switch the arrival if you'd like. That would put us on the initial approach fix.
The Ute kick... Ute kick...
Ute kick
1A to the localizer 3.5.
Yep. And then you could just link up Ute kick together, and that should work just fine.
Okay, so that looks like real fast. Alright, so Everett to Ezrus to
Well, you'd want to
Utkick.
get rid of ISRES. You would want to replace that with Ute kick.
Yeah. Well, does it really...
Yeah, well, because you're joining the arrival. It's a completely different arrival, ISRES.
So we'll just do Utkick and slap that over Ezrus. Now we got Utkick to TA30 Bravo. Which I need to pull up the other chart. As we swap to this one.
Yep, that's the 9,000 above, and then there's a 6,000 above at 15
Okay.
DME, and then that's starting the approach at 15 DME, 6,000 above.
Okay. Yep.
So you probably want to do is take D2470 and just drop it on top of the other D2470.
And we got 1720.
And then we could, let's see, I'll throw it into plan view.
Yeah, I was about to say that would maybe not be a bad idea since it's such a mess there. There's something extra in there.
Yeah, if you execute it, it should fix that.
There we go.
There you go. So, yep, that looks about right. That's the arc on the
that'll be fun to fly, hand fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you just follow the flight directors. If you want to really try, you could throw it on the green needles and do that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, just just following the FMS flight directors.
yeah,
It still would be hand
fun.
fun, the hand fly.
Yeah, or you can throw like bearing. But there's a bunch of ways you do it. But now I'm starting to get into territory of I gotta start charging you for it.
All right, we got 12 passengers. We had what was the cargo gave us? 360.
But all the tests and stuff should be done up to the both pilot section.
Okay. And give us 40. I think it was 41,000 cruise. $100 an hour, right?
Well, just because I like you, I'll do it for free. I've been doing a lot of instrument instruction lately, so this is it's great. I like doing it in the sim. Just keeps me current. Even if it's just like flying for fun, not like actually like trying to fly a 172 and just do like 6 approaches back to back.
Well, I've got 0 instruction, so this is always fun for me. Yeah,
It surprises me how well. I mean, because I did it too. Because I grew up on the sim doing IFR stuff, but most simmers are a lot better than they think at the IFR stuff.
Yeah. I mean, because we spent a lot of time doing it, and we're just kind of kludging our way through the whole thing. Is your first officer to read in chat? I don't think so.
Oh, I could, but I'm also I'm single monitor, unfortunately. So I can read chat.
I could just read it, Micah. If you need me to read,
that works too.
Taxi fuel, I think it's got it for 300. Is that right?
You were showing up as an Air China business jet, just so you know.
Nice. Or is that you off the right there?
Yeah, I'm coming attacking you in my A320 or A319.
Outside air temperature. Oh, they're wrong airport.
Oh, nice. Congrats, man. Micah, on the instrument rating.
Outside air temperature is 28. Ooh, nice and warm.
Yeah, I wish. It was like 30 degrees outside today. And it was also like dumping snow too. I was supposed to fly today, but if you look at the METARs here, all the colors on ForeFlight are like pink and red, and it's like, okay, well, probably not. You know, once they start publishing our cam codes below 5 for the runway, it's like, is this really a day I want to go fly?
And runway conditions are wet, because it's raining right now. And QNH is 1006. Love having the ability to type in. Wait, what?
Remember, you have to change from inches of mercury to HPA in the PFD settings.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Completely forgot about that too.
Yep.
My brain is very North America brained right now, so
yeah,
that's gonna be an adventure for the both of us.
Nope.
Also, I am gonna throw in acceleration altitude here from ForeFlight to 15.
Config, I think.
1570. And what was the altimeter?
Valid entry. What was it? Is it 1007 or 6? Wrong report. 1006. Why is it not taking it? Do you have to change it somewhere else in here?
The inches? Or
oh, there it goes.
The,
oh, hang on.
There we go. I changed it over. You just have to press in on the knob when you're on the
oh, did I not? Okay, I mean, I just hit it.
And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the weather and put it on the FMS number 3 just so we can both see it in sim. Let's see, we're at SEGU, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll set away for that.
Hey, Burner, how's it going? It's been a while. I'm just thumbing through my phone while watching the Bears-Rams game. Well, and then Micah says tomorrow night I'll be controlling Indy Tracon supporting Midway Monday event and XP12 flying in. Oh, that'll be fun.
Let's be busy.
Yeah, he's going to have quite the crowd following him out here. So.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just double check I've got everything. Takeoffs, performance numbers are not sent. Send.
And that's our weather. It's 1006 is what we're looking at now.
What do you normally do for your CG numbers? Because there's not really a... I saw something on the HotStart forum about grading it, and I
yeah, actually,
just leave it.
Someone I know made a program for it.
Really?
I don't know if he published it in the... I think he did. Hold on, let me see. Is it in pin messages here? No.
I need to restart my movie flight real fast.
So, I mean, I can give you it today, because I usually run it on ForeFlight, but there is a thing now for it. Well, if I can find it. I'm not going to look too hard for it, though.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, to be honest, it kind of just...
Here.
Yeah, it's not that important unless you're, like, popping engines and stuff. And even then, like, it'll be a little off. Yeah, we probably should set it anyway, though. So I'll run it up to, like, 5 units for now.
Trim, I normally do 5.6. It works pretty well.
Well, I can get you a trim number for today. So we're looking at... Okay, it's complaining about that. That's fine. Takeoff. Told.
Where
We are looking at a trim of
is-
5.2 today. And the CG, if you want to put it in, it's 26, or it's 25.8, but just put 26.
Okay. SPST selected. Send.
Cool.
Okay, they're resent. I got it. 5.2. Beautiful. Okay, ready for both pilots?
I'm ready.
Alright,
real quick.
ATIS and clearance,
Yep.
Unicom. I do not see any ATC on in the area. There is some stuff off to the east, but we will not be anywhere near them. The flight plan, wind,
wanna throw in a,
update.
you want to throw in a squawk just besides VFR? Like
Sure.
2000 or something? Alright, I'll do that. And then, do you want me to read this and then you respond, or
That'll
do
be
you want
fine.
to just do... Okay, I think that's how it's supposed to be done, but I'm not sure. I don't really use this a ton. So anyway, we'll do that. So we did FMS flight plan, wind update, and perf. You want to step through that together?
Sure.
I guess. Well, actually, it'll be completely different from the release, but yeah, I guess we can just kind of step through it on the. Here we go. We'll zoom this out a little bit on my screen. It looks sensible enough.
It matches
And,
pretty much what I was saying earlier. So.
Yep, and showing a distance of 418, which is pretty close to the release, so
Yep.
we'll take that. And wind update, did we do that? I think so.
I did
No.
the just the cruise winds. I did not go through each like wind.
If you want to, if you go to route menu, flight plan wind update, and then click send, that'll do all of the lake winds for you.
Okay, and that was
And I sent it already, but if you go to route menu
route menu. Okay.
and flight plan wind update,
Okay.
and
you
that's
already
already
you've already sent it, so
pending.
it's just waiting for it. Okay.
So that'll be doing its thing while we wait for that takeoff data.
Performance.
Also, I did catch something. Make sure your engine is on your thrust limit page. Make sure the engine bleeds are configured to the same thing as what you have currently selected, because this follows your current configuration. So, like, take a look at the FMS on my side.
Yep.
If I open the engine bleeds, it's going to go over to 10th automatically. And if I close them again, it's going to follow it back to off. So you don't usually want to touch that. And then also, if you're on, and also there's our wind update, so I'll execute that. But if you go over to takeoff, there's a section here where you can mess with it. If you're on page 2, you can calculate with like a different engine bleed setting. That doesn't follow that. That's just whatever you put in. So.
Okay. Yeah. Used to just going ahead and putting them both on 10th.
Yeah. Well, no. You just leave the leave thrust limit alone, and you're just throwing a temperature there. That's all you need to do.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And I see all the speeds in, so that's good. Avionics and charts.
I've got the charts on my tablet over here. I did not do. Let's go ahead and preset my speeds. 153. And we have an initial altitude out of here. Not that it's going to make much of a difference. Oh, come on, tablet. It's black. Scrolling backwards. It's weird. Initial climb. Cross. We are. Wait, is this the right chart? We did change all that, so it's probably not the right chart.
Or Evra 2 Alpha. Or Evra 2 Alpha. I don't have it up either. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh shoot! Helps go to the right. We are in VFR now. Departure. I've read to Alpha. Let's pin that. I'm not used to finding the altitudes on these charts. Sometimes they don't even have one.
Yeah, this one doesn't look like they're publishing it.
13,000.
Yeah, at or above 13 for, or flight level 130 for Evred. But that's just a restriction. It's not a top out. You can just set cruise. I mean, we're offline.
Yeah, we'll just go straight to cruise on the altitude then. And then runway heading, 21 is 213. Sorry, I'm setting things with MobiFlight here.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Oh man, I looked left and there's a big Airbus now.
He's just sitting over here with his nose in our face.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. I'm just hovering around you, trying to.
He's just over here just burning fuel.
What you doing?
I'm gonna go shut our door real quick.
Sure.
Come on. There you go.
All right, so avionics and charts, they're set on the right as well. I'm gonna assume that's done now. And when you're back.
And back.
Light instruments.
Alright, got the altimeters over here. I got mine and the standby set.
Yep, and I got 1006 set on my side and cross-checked. Departure briefing.
And departure briefing. We're going to be leaving Guayaquil. Departing runway 21. Straight out, left turn shortly after departure. And heading on down to Tarapoto, Peru. Assuming I'm saying that right. And
Hopefully.
expecting runway 35 localizer with the DME arc. So it should be pretty fun. Taxi's going to be pretty quick. Just going to take Alpha, I guess Alpha Charlie Alpha. And hold short 2-1. Kyle, are you on VATSIM as well? Okay. As far as any sort of issues, anything below V1, we'll call stop. Anybody says stop, we stop. Anything above rotate speed, or our V1 speed, we'll go ahead and take it in the air. And I believe it was, I think you said it was a straight out departure on any sort of engine failures earlier.
Yep, straight up.
And we'll figure that
Straight
out.
out, and then I've got engine out acceleration altitudes set on the Barrowmans for quick reference.
Okay. There is not a CTAF, so we're going to be on Unicom 1228.
Okay. I'll switch that over now.
Okay.
Oops. Wow, pressing all the wrong buttons. 1228. There we go.
Anything else?
Quick question. How do you like to handle autopilot modes in flaps and departure? Because I know that's different with everybody.
So the way,
Yeah,
so the way I usually do it is if I'm hand flying, I will handle the flight controls and throttles and rudders and ask you to do flap settings, spoiler settings, and autopilot settings. If we are
I meant more like, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
If we're an autopilot, I'll handle the autopilot and I'll leave the flaps in gear to you at all times.
Yep, yeah, that checks. I'm just more wondering, like, do you want me to, like, what are we gonna engage after departure? Because they'll use like flight level change, some do vertical speed, some do pitch sync, and there's all sorts of, yeah.
So I'll usually do FLC, speed bug to 200, VNAV, and nav for this departure.
Yep, that works for me. And then flap retraction, what do you do, like 400 feet?
So normally once we get upwards of 200 knots, we'll do flaps to 0.
That's fast. And just so you know, the minimum flap retraction is 400 feet AGL, and it's VFTO -5, or sorry, it's +5 for both engines operating. So that's, in this case, once you're past through 158, which happens basically at 400 feet, you can go flaps up. Some people delay the retraction till later if you're doing like noise abatement stuff, but that's pretty fast because the limit's like 231, so it's a little quick. But
we can give that a go.
That's what I'd recommend.
So just 14 AGL or 400. Sorry.
Yep, and then I mean, different people do different things. I think on the HotStart procedures, you just call flaps up. Some people have the pilot monitoring call like FRA or 400 or whatever. So I'll leave that up to you. You can just call it up and I'll put it up. But
okay.
Cool. That's all I have. I just also want to mention, there's a bunch of terrain on departure. It shouldn't affect us on the SID, but I've just got terrain display up on my side. And straight out should keep us over the water, so I'm not really concerned about that. But just if we're going to be, I think actually on most of our route, there's going to be some pretty high mid-safe altitudes, so we'll just be extra cautious about that, mainly on the approach. We'll talk about that later, I guess.
Yeah, the
but,
approach is
something I wanted to mention.
going to be interesting because there's a lot of terrain around there.
Oh, yeah. But that's it. No other questions.
Okay.
Cool. Emergency procedures we reviewed. Pins, cover, chucks.
Did you, you know what?
I removed them.
You mentioned the pins. You mentioned the pins. Did you actually get those out?
Yes, I did. Everything is
Okay.
out.
Chocks
Pins,
are-
covers, and chocks removed.
Oh, cool. All right.
And flight department checks complete.
Next page.
All right, engine start checks.
Engine start checklist. I've closed the doors. The message is closed.
Also, do you want me to read this Challenger spawn, or did you want to do it as a read and do?
Let's do the challenge response. I normally do a redo, but let's do the challenge response just for the.
Yeah, it's supposed
Mix it
to
up
be
for me.
If you look at the little CR there
CR,
at the top,
yep.
that shows it'll tell you what it is. So,
Yep.
doors,
Checked.
parking brake and pressure.
It was set, and we got pressure on inboard brakes.
Yep, that checks out because we don't have system 3 pressure or system 2 pressure as yet.
Yep.
All right, fuel quality balance.
We got 300 pounds, roughly more than what we need, and they are within 400 pounds each wing.
Beacon,
On.
fuel disp pumps,
Left, right, on. And indicating on.
ignition.
And today is, I normally do odd days or B's and even days or A's, so go B.
Yep, works for me. All right, edge number 2, you're going on the right.
Starting.
And I got your chrono.
Cute. And I normally do roughly 20% fuel.
Yep, that checks out.
ATT's stabilizing. And 694. Good.
Fuel system.
Alright, pumps are off. Left pump, right pump, and low pressure on the
There we
left.
go.
Good. Back on. Indicating on,
Right,
on
engine
both.
number 1.
Left is clear, best I can see. Starting with 1.
Well, we got a big guy over there to our left, but
Well, minus Dev being nosy, literally.
Wait, what did I do?
I said clear to the left, best I can see. Minus an A320.
A319, don't get it wrong.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Let me just say the Tricon training for VATSIM controlling really helped me with my instrument rating. Oh, yeah, I can imagine so. AGT stable. Yeah, Jacob, it'd be nice to go through everything really detailed off stream. I know we're kind of rushing through some stuff here, just
yeah,
we've sitting here for 40 minutes. But
yep, engine start checks are complete after starts. I can flow and verify if you'd like. Just get it done quicker.
sure, I got my headset on.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go flaps 20. Go over to TARA. Go check your flight controls.
That's what I'm about to do.
There's your flight control page up.
Full left, full right, full up, full down, spoilers, all up, half, and stowed. Flight controls checked.
All right, and after start checklist, generator 1 and 2.
On.
Ignition.
Disarmed.
checks.
Is that on?
It's on.
Yes,
They're dark.
yes.
14 stage.
First stage is, I believe, dark is open.
Yep.
Okay.
Cave, Cal, anti-ice.
We can. Well, do you want to have anti-ice on the departure here, just because the rain? It's pretty warm.
No,
so I
we
don't think
shouldn't need it. I was running. Yeah, I was running the test. We can skip it. So I'll go ahead and kill that stuff. So I'll skip those. Cal, anti-ice was on. Subgrounding test was on. Fuel balance.
Checked.
Trims.
And got 5.2, which is matched what we said earlier.
Yep. No steer.
It's armed.
APR. I did test it.
Yeah,
ADG unit, I also tested. Subgrowing is okay, we're not doing all this stuff. ATS.
N1TO.
ATCT cast is TARA, and that's after start checks complete.
Okay. Alright, go park and break off.
Alright, just got the Airbus on your right, but we'll do our best.
He's done moved around the other side here. Go ahead, Dev. We'll be right behind you.
There he goes. Oh, he's pushing back. He's reversing. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, that is so weird.
You should be able to turn right.
Very, very uncanny valet.
Alright. A little juice here. Brakes checked. And steering's checked.
Alright, taxi checks. Taxi lights are on. Wing Calinas is off. Brakes and steering's checked. We'll check the reversers in a bit.
And
Also,
I'll
looks like
switch
take
over
that taxi line off your left.
here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I guess we need a radio call for everybody else.
Yeah, I'll get that. 122.8. Alright.
Guayaquil traffic, 622 Mike Sierra is taxiing on Alpha to runway 21, Guayaquil.
And clear left.
Clear it.
It's nice having these short little stubby airplanes.
Yeah.
Here comes a taxing.
Alrighty. You can probably get those TRs now.
Sorry, what was that?
Thrust reverse.
Oh, yep. Green indicating, and I have to go ahead and immediately turn them off because mine's just full or nothing.
Fair enough. Alright, flaps 20. Altimeter set and cross checked 1006. Radar is inoperative. Takeoff brief.
We're going to be departing 2-1. And after departure, we'll go into FLC, VNAV, and nav mode.
Yep, I've got nav free armed on the ground already.
Okay. And then the biggest difference that out of habit for me is going to be you are going to call positive rate, and I'll call gear up, as well as flaps are going to be much sooner than usual.
Okie doke. Sounds good to me. Taxi checks complete.
Guayaquil traffic, citation 96 Alpha, crossing runway 21 to Echo Alpha to taxi 21.
Okay, looks like we got a couple people behind us.
Yeah.
I'm also going to go ahead and just get a couple of the before takeoffs done a little early, just because it's going to help me with some workload stuff. It's a long checklist. Okay. Before takeoff checks, passenger signs are advised. Oh, they're not on. Now it is. Passenger signs are on. Anti-collisions will hold on. Probes will hold on. Windshield heats on. Wing count AS off. Continuous ignition on. ATC, TCAS, TARA. Subgrounding and AS panels check. CAS takeoff config okay. Looks like it is. Checked. And landing pole synchronic lights holding on lights and probes.
Alright, I got a little left, immediate right turn coming up.
Yep.
Looks like there was a taxiway here, and then they've done changed it.
No entry. Nice.
be some of that CPU performance I'm missing since I had to roll it back.
Yeah.
Got lagged for a second there. No entry.
You guys hear my engines, or do you not hear them?
Yeah, it's annoyingly loud.
Oh, I didn't know it that way.
Long time ago.
Don't even look at them, just put a check mark. Right? Yeah. Run through everything. No actual checks. If you mark it off the checklist, it was done, right? That's how it works. Alright, Alpha's coming up.
Looks like, yeah,
Or
looks like
Alpha to
final's
2-1.
clear. Right side's clear if you want to just go for it.
Let's go for it.
Guayaquil traffic. 622 Mike Sierra is a Challenger taking runway 21 for departure to the south. Guayaquil.
Okay, probes are on. Lights. If I can click. There we go. Inclusion lights are on. Landing pulse recog lights are on. And probes are on for takeoff checks complete.
Let's go have some fun.
Indeed. Clear right.
Clear on the approach. First Officer Bodie's in here. He knows something's about to happen. He's already over here licking my elbow. He's licking my head. Come on, dude. It's got the best timing ever.
How he disconnects your autopilot.
Oh yeah, we'll tell the dev story here in a minute. That was pretty funny.
All right.
And power set.
Hip thrust set, airspeed alive. 80 knots cross-checked. V1. Rotate. V2. Pause for it.
Gear up.
Gear up.
And flaps up. Nope, I guess 400 feet. Alright, flaps up now.
Laps up. Gears up indicating.
And give me FLC 250.
There's Fletch 250.
Actually looks pretty cool around here.
Sure does. And flaps up indicating.
That's that really weird shift in the watercolors. Just
thrust for you.
Clear call on the runway there.
Yep.
Guayaquil traffic. Challenger 62 Mike Sierra is turning left to the southeast, departing the area through 3700 Guayaquil.
Alright, their standard.
Yeah, I was about to say transition level. It's pretty low here. And set on mine and standby.
Alright, I'm heads down for a sec. After takeoff checks, landing gears up, flaps 0, thrust reversers off, continuing ignitions off, pressurizations checked. Pack transitions complete, N1 limit or N1 climb is set, APU and gen is off, APU shutdown, passenger signs will leave them on.
Yep, leave them on. Just remember to roll upwards, not to the right. Yeah, what happened there, Michael?
Right, and,
that's your turn.
Gas is clear. After takeoff checks complete.
Beautiful. Still currently hand flying. It's nice and smooth, so.
Oh yeah. Nice and clear too.
Yep.
Guayaquil traffic, citation, 96 Alpha, landing to wait on runway 21 from Charlie.
Rudder and aileron trim key binding, that's right. And Micah had a bit of a MSFS moment with his trim settings. He had a rogue key binding that caused everything to trim to the right. So when as soon as he departed, he was full, I guess he was full left and just trying not to die.
Oh no. There's 10,000.
I am in the clouds, can't see anything. So go ahead and all pot engaged. And now what about FFC? Just I had to hold full left aileron and full left rudder just to stay level. Man, if you did full left rudder in this thing, it would death spiral you super fast. I learned about
citation at 6 Alpha taking off for 2021.
And then performance. Are we in climb?
We are. Yep, after takeoffs are complete.
Okay.
But
yeah, so
I mean, the only time you really need full rudder, if you pop an engine, you definitely do need it. But
well, I've noticed in this aircraft, the full rudder is just it does terrible things to you. It's not nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're doing like a V1 cut, if you've ever done one in the sim, it's ridiculous. Like in this thing, you basically do need full rudder, a little bit of aileron. Once you kind of get sped up, then the full rudder is definitely too much.
Yeah.
But if you're like full differential or like full asymmetric thrust, then yeah, you definitely need it in this plane. It's a pretty... I'm trying to find a word for it. It's not super forgiving single engine. It's not that it's like ridiculously difficult. There's definitely harder planes to fly, but all my buddies who fly like the CRJ or Challenger, that's kind of one thing that they always say, like it doesn't really fly very well on a single engine on the takeoff roll, because you just got all that like, you know, full power on the one engine, which gets up trimmed by 2%. So you got even more thrust on one side, and the other side's idle, and it's just like, it's tough.
Yeah, I'll let's try that one day just for the fun of it, just see how it feels in the sim.
That and the DA-42. Oops, go ahead.
So I normally do VNav in this situation, so I'll pop that on, and then on the performance page, perf menu, you can hit resume there, and it'll automatically go to the cruise Mach.
Yep, I'm game. There is. This is a really obscure thing. I probably wouldn't know unless you hung around the HotStart Discord a lot or flew the thing. You're not supposed to go into VNav speeds in Mach mode in flight level change. There's a bug on the real one where it'll randomly scroll the speed down to like Mach 0.5 something. I don't think they simulate that in the HotStart Challenger though, so I'm fine with that. I don't care. But
if that's the case,
fun fact.
If that's the case, is there a way to get VNav to automatically scroll your speed up at cruise, or it's always a manual action?
No, it's usually something you do manually. But I mean, sometimes I just do this anyway, because I mean it's a sim.
Yeah.
I don't think they simulate that, or it's never happened to me. But yeah, some of the Bombardier avionics stuff in real life is very goofy, just from people I've talked to.
Yeah, I saw something on Reddit the other day. Somebody was talking about going from the CRJ to the A220 and then the A320, and talking about some of the quirks. Apparently the A220 is very finicky.
Yeah, two of my friends fly the 220 now for different airlines, and they don't really have nice things to say about it.
I can only imagine.
They're great in a lot of ways. Like the cabin altitude's nice, and the cabin's great for the pass. Like I flew on one for the first time a couple weeks back, flying home for Christmas. It was great. I loved it, but the flight back home was kind of, I could see why people didn't like it from like a pilot perspective and a maintenance perspective. So we got on the plane, and the first thing that kind of happened was you saw tech ops in the cockpit. Okay, great. And they said, folks, we have to shut down the airplane power cycle. So they turned the thing off and they turned it back on again. We head up to Bradley. They had one of the runways closed, so the crosswinds were like gusting 29. Everyone was making it in except for us. We had to divert to JFK because the crosswind limit on the 220 is really low. Well, comparatively, it's like, I think it's 29 knots exactly. So we sat in JFK for a couple hours, flew back when they swapped the runways which were closed, and we made it in. But yeah, that wasn't a really fun travel day.
No, those are never fun. I had a.
It's actually, well, yeah.
I was on the ERJ or EJet, whichever one it
Okay,
is.
hold on. Thank you.
And
Sorry.
and they were pushing us back. They started the first engine, and then they just stopped, and then they pulled us back in after shutting it off. It's like, oh no. They brought the maintenance crew out there, and they basically said that it happens sometimes on these engines, and all you got to go do is go out there and move the fan blade with your hand. I'm like, what?
That's great. That's great.
That's comforting.
Yeah, the aviation maintenance world is so funny, especially in my world of just like small airplane stuff. There was one day the nav light was out, so the most reasonable thing you would do, right, is you slap the nav light and it turns back on, and you don't have to talk to anybody.
Sounds like some Russian engineering if I've ever heard of it.
And it is so fun. One of my friends made a TikTok, and it got really popular because he basically the turn coordinator gauge was broken, and it usually makes like a really loud whirring sound because it's an electric gyro. So he like punches it a couple times, like with a fair amount of force, and you hear the thing start to whir up, and the flag goes back out.
Micah says he's seen some crazy things in the world of general aviation.
Like that. Oh yeah. Lots of weird stuff.
My first
I like those.
flight was an real Piper that had no toe brakes on the right-hand seat, so it was a parking brake landing. Pull the parking brake on the.
That's hilarious.
Nice.
Oh, so what story were we going to tell, Dev?
Oh, the Bodhi. No, my stupid.
Oh, so Bodhi, my dog is. I always call him First Officer Bodhi, and then we got a smaller dog, Boots. He's second officer, and he's done with our box of rocks. But anyways, different day, different story. Bodhi's an Australian Shepherd, and he's just tall enough to rub his butt, which he likes to rub on everything, on my trim wheel on my Bravo. So
I see where this is going.
So he'll come up underneath my desk here and start messing with me while we're flying, and it was hilarious because Dev, a couple states away from me, was flying the Challenger into, where were we going?
I don't remember.
Philadelphia or Pittsburgh or something like, I don't remember, but we're flying in there. You know, I'm always laughing because I see him come in here and I can tell, and I can just get ready to re-engage the autopilot. Not a big deal. But Dev got the autopilot kicked off on him from 2 states away. so I had to go and unbind the trim wheel.
Nice.
Which I never use it for this aircraft anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal since it's got, you know, nice electric trim. That was pretty
Speaking
amusing.
of stickers, because I'm assuming that's where the turn AP off sticker came from.
No, that's a different story.
Was a different story.
Yeah, so each sticker has a story. Each sticker has a story.
All right, let's hear them.
So the turn AP off was, we were going into Louisville, and it was.
Oh no, this is embarrassing for me.
Really high, really fast, and I'm sitting, and I was letting Dev fly. And if you're catching on to the trend here, it usually starts with Dev was flying, and so I was like, Dev, you need to do this, you need to do that, you know, like you need to slow down, you need to vertical speed down, get back on the glide slope, yada yada yada. And he's over here having like a full-blown panic attack, and he's like, it's not working. And I finally just look over at him and I say, Dev, I said, have you tried turning the autopilot off? And you just hear this pause and a deet 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 deet.
Yeah.
And then the takeoff config OK down here was our complete disregard for the misconfiguration of flaps on a departure on the string one night. And
okay, but that was
so
not
many
fault.
people.
One of our bindings decided to screw the flaps up on.
Yeah,
that's not really our fault.
So we had done the checks, and it was originally set to 20 flaps, but at some point, one of our pieces of hardware decided to go back to 0. And
oh man.
And we start rolling, and we were already way behind on everything. I said, just go. We're just sending it. Just set the flaps, and then we'll rotate when the flaps hit 20. The amount of people who called me out on that too was hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, I had so many people be like, "Oh,
I see that.
what are you doing over there?" I was surprised I didn't get like threats.
The second time we did that, we did do a vertical takeoff though.
Well, it's not that deep.
I know, right? I was like, I'm just having fun in a sim. Let me have fun. And the second time, we did actually stop and, did a rejected takeoff and rolled back. But that's when we figured out it was a hardware issue. It was like, well, okay, this is happening. One time I could get it. Happening again is another story. So.
And to be completely fair, we should fly at night when everyone's really tired and done the day. So there's a little bit of
yeah, there's a lot of things.
Not that's an excuse. But it could explain a little bit.
Oh no, I've thankfully not in real life yet, but no, I've definitely used the tired excuse a few times on the sim.
Oh yeah. I mean, usually it's 9 o'clock on a weeknight, and been up since 6 o'clock in the morning or earlier, and yeah.
I want to go to bed. He wants to go to bed.
Just slam it in.
It.
And then
a couple of days ago. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm trying to remember what the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot was for, but you can imagine what that stands for. Oh yeah, something happened on VATSIM, I think. And I think I said Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and it just kind of stuck. We have another one.
Nice. All right,
Go ahead,
we're flight level 400 for 410.
Yep. Once we hit cruise here, actually, I'm gonna run to the bathroom right now. I'll be right back.
Sure. Let's see what's going on in the chat.
Not much.
Not much. I've seen some crazy stuff, or crazy things in the world of GA. I'm sure you probably typed that out a while ago, but yeah.
That was in reference to the hitting a. That's what it's reference to hitting the strobe light. Yeah.
There's a surprising amount of stuff that I fixed by just like tapping it,
hitting it. Yes.
You should fly in inverted. Just wait for his response when he gets back. I don't want to get booted out mid-flight, but let me see what I can do. Hold on.
No.
I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna hold all the lights on.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, one armed push to discharge. We got left engine fire.
No. See, I was being quite nice to you, to be honest. Micah over here was saying you should fly it inverted and just wait for his response when he gets back. But you see, I didn't. Pack
oh my gosh!
With me, so I had to be a little bit nice.
Called kinetic maintenance.
Do you remember the time when you left for like 30 minutes inside the back of the plane?
Oh, yeah, that was another one. I don't think we have a sticker for that one. So I was chilling in the back of the plane in a seat, and I gave Dev the controls, the aircraft. I don't remember which one. Which one was it? This one, maybe? Anyways, I look up, and it's at night, and all I see out of the cockpit is all the lights are off. Dev's frantically searching around the cockpit with a flashlight, and I'm like, this can't be good. Like, how many times do you see your first officer in the front of the airplane frantically searching for something with a flashlight? So I was like, Owen, is there a problem?
It was that stupid pass oxy thing as well.
Yeah, it was one of the buttons you got to push over on your side over there to get rid of.
Oh yeah,
passenger oxygen warning or whatever. Yeah.
Ride or something.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you can close it with them because that's an expensive mistake.
Yeah.
I'll drop the whole rubber jungle back there.
Yep. That was
Also, the view outside the window is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
I need to fly here more often.
Well, we're hitting the Andes Mountains. We're right over top of them right now, so
yeah, it
should be
gorgeous.
So I'm gonna pop outside real fast. Oh, yeah, it looks
I'm
really
just waiting
good.
for you to see up top on mine.
And the second you hopped outside, the X-plane altimeter jump started happening.
Yeah. Some nice pictures out here.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put us on cruise thrust.
All right.
Oh, I've never.
What's that?
I rarely use cruise thrust.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the biggest deal to forget. I think there was some, there were, because this is the checklist they use, the people who consulted the HotStart development, this is their checklist. Yep. So I think they were talking about in a stream, Toto was saying, like, oh yeah, like, there's a few times, more than once, where you just forget to put cruise thrust for the entire flight. You don't realize that until you're, like, descending, and you're supposed to set takeoff thrust, and you're like, oh, whoops. Anyway.
Moving on.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, so you didn't have me use N1 takeoff or the N1 target the other day. Why was that? Because I usually punch the N1 target number in there.
Wow, we're getting bounced around here.
Oh yeah. You're talking about on the descent, right?
Yeah, on landing, instead of putting an N1 target in for the landing and descent.
I think people use 91 as they use as like a placeholder, so that way if you're doing any kind of like, you know, configuration changes to the bleeds, it doesn't kick out of auto thrust. I think it's just a way to like protect it from doing that. Now in the sim, I mean, if you set takeoff thrust, it shouldn't mess up. But
so you're just instead of using the N1 target all the way down, you're supposed to go back to takeoff for landing. Is that correct?
From what I understand, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the forums or their Discord, they mentioned that 91 and the target a lot. That's just what we started doing.
I think that started when AJ came around the Discord and started, because I think that's something that he did. I think. I'm not sure. But, I mean, yeah, you could definitely do it like that, too. I think most people do it that way. I usually just skip it because like, it doesn't really... I haven't had that issue of it cutting out, but...
It is cut out on us. Yeah, it's cut out on us a few times, but I think it's because it's I don't know, it's probably set to cruise still or something.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, I think when you start introducing like the anti-ice and stuff, and you start like switching a bunch of stuff, then yeah, it can get a little finicky.
Yeah, that's always a nice little surprise when you're on short final and suddenly your airspeed's dropping and you realize that ATS is disconnected. You're like, oh crap!
Yeah.
Because it actually happened in one of those, the video I did into DCA. We had a disconnect and I just flew it in the manual thrust at that point.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time I feel like I disconnected anyway. Sometimes, especially when it's windy, it doesn't really do a great job.
Yeah.
And also just very weird muscle memory-wise to have the throttles being pulled back on you. Although I know some people like to land like that with the throttles on.
In the sim, well, with the hardware I have right now, it'll probably change when I get these throttles, so I don't have these detents that throw me off. But what ends up happening is I usually get stuck in between a detent or not, and it just makes it hard to kind of fine-tune. And I've got the... and I can pull those detents out, and I have, but then I lose my flap detents, which I like to have, so... I normally just do the ATS to ground, and then it'll, I think it's 50 feet, it'll automatically start pulling the throttle back.
Yeah.
When do your throttles come in?
Tuesday.
I think it's 50.
Nice.
Oh, I heard something else. Yeah.
Yeah, the physical, the ones I bought for the Bravo.
Yeah, coming in a couple days. Yeah, I don't have... I'm running a T16000 right now, which is great for the desk space situation, which I don't have a lot of right now. But if that changes in the near future, I do want to get myself a honeycomb set because it'd be nice to have a yoke.
There's
I
a
used to
lot
have
of flexibility with it.
Yeah, I
With
like all the
the
mods
throttle.
you can get for the throttle.
I'm waiting for that new metal honeycomb thing.
You're making a
Whatever
metal
you want
one?
to call it. No, not honeycomb itself, but the creator of honeycomb is making a metal version of the honeycomb problem.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's got a swappable, like you can swap in a 737 autopilot panel or an A320 autopilot panel or a GA autopilot panel and all that stuff. Should be pretty nice. So, I don't know what's coming out. Heard about it like 2 years ago.
I've got the A320 throttles, the 737 throttles, and now I'll have the Challenger throttles.
Yep, nice.
If you get a honeycomb Bravo throttle, I've already ordered those. Mike, I may try and see if they'll drop another 10%. Actually, I may have gotten an. It was during the holidays. They knocked a huge percentage off them. Believe it when I see it. That guy's bitten us. Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, but I'm still hoping. Oh, I'm still hoping. I'm holding out for it.
Yeah, it would be cool.
I mean, they made honeycomb happen, Micah, so it's possible.
He and his partner dead. Before there was a falling out. Yeah, his partner with the Meridian now.
Yeah, they're Meridian now.
That was an interesting situation at the expo where he's like trying to pre-sell these things and they just have this mock-up.
Was that 2025? Was he there?
Yeah.
I didn't actually see the booth. I was there.
Yeah,
I was there for one day.
Yeah, I was there. Micah was there. We actually got to talk with. Oh shoot, what's his? Ben? Is it Ben from X-Plane?
Denrain from Flight Factory, right? Same guy.
Yes, Denrain. Yes.
Yeah. Nice. It's so funny because I feel like I saw everything, and then I keep talking to people who went, and it's like, hold on, I didn't see you there, and I didn't see this booth. Like, what did I miss? You know, we spent like, gosh, 5 hours there. I think it was a long time.
Yeah, Ben. Is it Supnik? I think. From X-Plane is who I was talking about.
It was weird.
Supnik. Yeah.
It was weird though because both Meridian and Honeycomb were there at the same time, and they're very similar branding. Like very similar.
Yeah. I'm still laughing about the dude who was trying to sell the $20,000 setups to a crowd of a bunch of aviation nerds who clearly can't. Most of them can't afford that.
Which company was this?
Or can't justify affording it. I can't remember the name of it. But he basically got the Shepherd's hook off the stage kind of thing. It was pretty funny.
Was this like the sick? There was a ton of people selling like 6 Degree of Freedom sims where you like sit in the thing and like put VR things on and
that's
you
awesome.
like move around.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it was cool, but it also costs like about that.
Yeah, I love flight simming, but I mean, maybe one day I'll afford the extremely expensive stuff. But I don't think it was a scam. I mean, he had legit products.
And they wouldn't let a scam onto FS Expo. They'd be a hold.
Well, I don't know about that. They let Meridian there.
Yeah, fair point. Although I want Meridian to succeed.
Yeah, that's a complicated situation right there.
Yeah.
I don't remember all of what happened with Honeycomb stuff, but I remember it was very complicated.
I still don't understand what's going on.
The Scalarchy 320 stuff, I can see why that, some people who are just obsessed with the 320 or even just real world pilots, I could see where they would want that. work with
Yeah,
desktop pilot.
But the Meridian, it's called the Meridian Horizon Plus flight controls. Almost a 1-to-1 identical of the Honeycomb Alpha. Just was more metal and slightly different, but I'm hoping. You'll find this funny, Michael. Their SSO says December 7th, 2018 for the Meridian site.
Is it 2018?
Yeah, if you on the Google front page, it says December 7th, 2018, Meridian GMT builds precision. Blah 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 blah.
Is desktop pilot the guy who's selling the really expensive setups for the 172? Michael? I mean, it looks super nice, don't get me wrong.
There was a lot of force feedback stuff at the expo last year, which was kind of cool to see. And it looked like it was getting more affordable, which is better than like just having the, I think it was a Brunner yoke that everyone had before. It was like the only option.
I have the Moza AB9, and I love this thing. I did have to send it back for them to fix something, but I think it was just something came loose internally, and you know, if you start taking screws apart, they start voiding warranties, so I had to send it back to them. Because I'm sure it was more, it was probably a simple, our tech forgot to put Loctite on a screw kind of thing, and a motor came loose and the rubber belt was slipping is all it was. I'm sure of that, but he was the IT guy, not the best candidate to showcase this stuff. Yeah, I don't remember I don't remember the name of the company that was showcasing this stuff, honestly. It looks like it may have been them, though.
Aren't tickets for this year's FS Expo already open?
I think so. It'll be kind of my job at Sun Fun and Oshkosh. I got to figure out what I want to do this year, because the expo's fun and all, but it's really, I mean, you can pretty much see everything in a day and a half. You've really spent some time out. Oshkosh is always amazing. I've never been to Sun Fun.
I've never been to either. I don't know how. I've been to Flight Sim Expo. First time was last year. And after all these years, I've just never had the time to go to Oshkosh or Sun Fun. I'm hoping this year, but I don't know. We'll see.
Oshkosh, next time I do that, I'll probably do the Airbnb route and try to get in early, and then try to split it with
you gotta do it
whoever.
Now.
Yeah.
You may even be a little late for that. Yeah.
You can, if you're willing to drive
crazy.
20 minutes, you can get them still, even like right up to it. But even then,
I remember doing this last year around this time actually, and we were looking at Airbnbs even like an hour away, and it was all either like incredibly price gouged or it just didn't exist. It's crazy. Like. You need, like, if you want to plan an Airbnb, you got to do that stuff like after the event the year prior.
Yeah,
it's insane.
So I did the dorms the first time, and we got the non-air conditioned dorms, and of course, it's always going to be hot when you get those things. It was 95 degrees all week.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But my coworker, he's now retired, but he was just a private pilot and he's flown into Oshkosh multiple times and all that stuff, which that would be a fun experience.
I'd love to do that. That's kind of the problem, is I feel like I could have made it a couple years, but I've always kind of told myself like, oh, I really want to fly in. Just at least if it's my one and only time I fly in, just like camp once and just say that I did it.
Yep.
Yep. And it's not that unachievable. I had a couple of friends somewhat near me in New York. They flew in a couple years ago. It looks like a blast. I mean, I definitely want to try it. And actually, funny enough, me and a couple other friends, Providence was really close to us, so we flew in the night before. And we also parked right next to Citation Max. He was there for...
I love him.
Yeah, we actually ran into him at the expo.
I met him at the expo in 23.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a really nice dude.
Yeah, he is. And then also met Flight Chops there too. He had his RV 14.
Nice.
Nice.
I like him.
Yeah, I like.
You know
I
what?
like
I
Flight
did
Chops.
run past him. He was recording a video of some kind, and he passed by us, our group, and he was like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Just kind of like, kept yelling. But
That's cool.
Yeah, at this last expo, Micah and I cornered Ben and started asking the difficult questions about, anti-aliasing and performance about expo. Micah has it on his YouTube.
I did run into Austin, but I didn't ask him any pressing questions. I was just like, "Hey, how's it going, man?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really have the heart to step and be like, "Hey, can you please look into this?"
AA win, please.
I'm sure I probably heard it multiple times throughout the expo. I didn't want to be another guy. It's like, "Hey guys,
Anti-aliasing.
Yeah, he started the camera, said, "Let's get this on camera." So I randomly started doing an interview that we had not planned for.
So you just forced me to do an interview right then and there. That's great.
That was pretty fun. But yeah. Next.
Grab, some weather for the arrival.
Oh, yep. Yeah, we're about 50 miles top of descent and
That's actually pretty smart, Michael.
100 something miles, a little over 100 miles out. How many views did it get?
Oh, I want to find that on your channel real quick.
I watched it because I was like, I wonder how I look on camera because this is going to be weird. I don't have my face on YouTube or anything, so. 300, huh? Cool.
Oh, well, you like seriously actually cornered him. Oh my gosh, you weren't joking.
No, yeah. we pretty much had to stop our conversation because there was like a line of people farting behind us.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad you fly explain out to me so long.
Oh, it's because I didn't change this over. Okay. It wasn't even intentional. He was just standing there, no one talking to him, and I walked up and introduced myself, and then we started asking questions. He bust out the camera, and I started asking questions, and Michael started asking questions. I mean, he was reserved in some of his responses, obviously, because he was like, I think he even like prefaced some of it with like, "They will kill me if I say anything."
My lawyers have advised me not to answer.
Yeah.
Is Ben Sputnik Delta Who, or am I thinking of someone else?
No, that's a different guy.
Okay.
I think he's a relatively new addition to the team because he used to publish just liveries and stuff like that.
He is. I mean, I know Delta Who's done a lot of junk, but
All right, I got weather up on FMS number 3. Winds are 320 at 3, Cav OK, temperature 27, dew point 22, altimeter is 1008.
Set that over here.
what's the bottom of this? Just arrival. Oh, 5,000.
So what is the appropriate distance from top of descent to start changing altitudes? If you have VNAV.
I mean, you can do it any time, really. I think it really depends on if ATC is clearing you down or not. So, since we don't have that, you can set it down now.
I feel like once you clear, you should start setting your altitude down. I mean, not before that, because then you're at risk of accidentally.
Right. No, yeah, 100%. Like, you just leave it. It's nice when you have ATC on. You just do what they tell you. You know?
Yep.
But yeah, you can set it now and let the VNav do the work.
Yeah, VNav is
That's fine,
engaged.
okay.
There's some developers who said he was going to run up and hug me at this year's expo because I reported an issue that uncovered a massive bug in AMD GPUs. Is that the one where is it the same problem you're having in Microsoft where it's got the nighttime boxiness or something? No, different issue. Okay.
I think we need to get you on an NVIDIA GPU at some point, Mika.
Well, I mean that's going to be more challenging because Nvidia's starting to
Actually, yeah, I'd take that back.
be very expensive.
I'm so glad I got my graphics card when I did.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
so
Oh,
happy.
man, yeah. I built my PC in 23, and things were expensive, but not that bad. And I'm looking at my RAM now, especially. Oh my god!
I got a
it's
64.
like triple
I got
the
64.
price.
Yeah, I got a 64 gigabyte RAM kit for like $230 in September. It was very high, pretty relatively high speed. The same kit is like $1,100 on Corsair's website right now. It's insane.
Yeah, it is crazy. And I'm also glad I did get 64 gigs. I was thinking like 32, 64. I was like, I use Photoshop a lot. Sure, why not?
Micro Center tried to downsell me at 32 gigs, and I was like, nope.
So, I had a 4090, and Newegg offered me $1,600 for it, which is almost what I paid for it. I was like, okay, and upgraded to a 5090 for like 30% MSRP.
He could have let me have a better computer than him for more than like a month.
No, and I did swap to an AMD processor for the first time in my life, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I did that too. I got the 7800 X3D. The 3D caching cores are great.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was the reason I swapped. Desired altitude minus desired altitude times 3 plus 10 miles. That's your top. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, what I was asking, Micah, is if you have VNav enabled and an aircraft that'll automatically start descending, when is the appropriate time to set the altitude so you don't screw something up? So, like, this aircraft will automatically start descending, but like an A320 will not.
Well, how did you just overtake me at like 1,000 feet above me?
We were just faster. We're doing Mach point.
Yeah, I was at
Probably not that.
I'm 7.6.
yeah, I was at
Oh, you're talking
45,000
about
too.
you two. I forgot there's two of you guys.
No. Yeah, no, Kyle just passed me, like, really close to me.
Isn't he also in a Sedation X?
Probably that
Yep.
probably explains that.
Yeah, well, that'll explain a lot.
I need more planes that are Challenger level. It's really disappointing when I go to any other aircraft. It's not a Challenger, or it's not.
I know. The Phoenix is nice. I mean, I think we talked about that. I do like the Phoenix.
I really
pretty
like the
close.
Phoenix.
I do too.
Within 50, okay. That's usually what I
I've
do.
flown a Phoenix in a long time.
Alright, top of descent's coming up. And
Also, you
the
want
path
to
is active.
bring the speed back up?
See, it automatically.
Do you want to keep it at
I normally leave
That's
it at.
pretty slow. I would scroll up to 0.78. That's pretty slow.
I normally just let it do its thing. I always thought that the VNav being 250 or 0.72 was kind of interesting. Alright, I've moved it up to
Yeah,
0.78.
there's different profiles for it. And that's probably one of the least commonly used ones. But what you could do if you want, you could go into perf and if you want to bring it back onto VNav speed, so it just automatically bring the speed back, you can go into VNav setup. And you can select 0.78. And then usually you transition to 300 knots. So you do 0.78 / 300. And then you should be able to go back into VNav speeds.
There we go.
And then it should be okay today. But what I like to do is if you go back into I'll show you VNav setup. You can change the path angle, the vertical path angle, to like something a little bit less. 3's fine, but sometimes it can be kind of tough, especially if you're like flying in a busy airport with VATSIM and stuff. And usually it's like 2.5. Just makes it a little bit easier, like, you know, slow down when you're going down.
Yeah.
And if everything works perfectly, 3 is great, but sometimes it's not. So
If they get slightly, if they
just
ATC gets you a little behind or something.
yeah, it just helps you. It gives you some more wiggle room to get down.
Descent checklist. Just to double check everything there.
Yep. Ascent checks. Shoulder harness.
Check, sure.
Sure. Passenger signs.
Who needs seat belts? Passenger signs are on.
Pressurization.
Did you want to adjust that so it's easier for you to do it over there? Versus me sitting in your lap?
Yep, it should be set already. 1008. I'm just going to set the standby for just a sec. So yeah, it's... Oh, it's actually quite a bit. Alright, I'll set it down a little bit. There we go. Pressurization is set. I'll go back to standard on the standby. Fuel quantity and balance.
So I like to normally do the left aux at this point, and then it'll beep at us whenever it's equal.
Yep, I'm comfortable with that.
Okay, left aux is on.
FMS landing data charts.
I've not done the performance yet, and I do have the chart pulled up. So normally you'd go back to climb rating when we get, I guess, what, in range? Or
in range you go to takeoff eventually, because you're shutting the go around thrust basically.
Yeah. As far as approach menu, approach. Alright, what were
So
the winds?
Is there reasoning why the cruise and climb thrust is higher thrust rating than the takeoff thrust? That does not make sense.
I have no idea. I have no clue.
We're going to SPST. The winds are... Excuse me. 32030. Outside air temperatures 27. 91 runway 35. And QNH is 1008. And I believe everything was... Oh, you just popped off that weather screen. I assume it's dry.
Yeah, it's dry.
Okay.
It's also an FMS number 3 if you want to look there.
Oh, okay. And then the winds are pretty calm, so I'm not gonna worry about. Is the Delta V ref the like where you add your speed if you get heavy winds or something?
It's complicated. You can't put anything in there if you don't have contaminated runway selected on the FMS.
Okay.
You can
crossflow, turning it off and off.
Yeah, you can add 5. A lot of people will add 5 knots for technique, and that's fine. And then there's as a whole performance is a very convoluted topic, but I can.
Yeah.
We're probably fine, and I can actually run some landing perf real quick. Yeah, for current conditions, we need about 4,073 feet factored, so we got plenty of runway.
Yep.
And that's with a +5 additive in for flight. But again, that's not something that everyone has. So for this, there is, I think in the HotStart server, they have like an operational landing data supplement thing that you can download, and you can kind of like, they do have VREF additive things. You can put in like different landing factors. And I can send that to you since we have some time.
Okay.
I think I have it on hand. I'll DM that to you. Downloads. No, it's not there. Desktop. Here we go. If you take a look at that and scroll all the way down, there's a table that converts some of the landing distance factors into like stuff you can put in the FMS and calculate it that way.
Okay.
So yeah, in this case, you use the 2 reverse number. You'd use RCC6 because it's a dry runway. And then we're... Actually, I don't know what the ISA is, but I think we're on the other table. So you'd use somewhere between 1.56, 1.76, you'd like 1.66 and put that in the landing factor. And then I'll give you a adjusted factor distance required.
Okay, I got you.
Because the ALD is assuming you touch down like on the thousands, max reverse, max brakes, max spoil, like everything's perfect, which usually it's not.
The fuel balancing in this plane is so weird. Why can't it be automated? I always forget to turn off the thing. Well, the ding is what saves us there, right? You get that ECAS alarm.
Yeah.
And you get the audible ding. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it doesn't just automatically balance it out itself, but it's part of their design for whatever reason. I'm sure somebody had a much smarter reason than I can come up with.
The more and more I feel that this plane, the more and more I feel like there's no thought behind it at all.
You know, it could be an MD-80, so you know, you gotta be thankful for what you get. But it is a goofy airplane.
Micah says, check out my new tower view. Check it out here in a minute. After we do our briefing.
Got the approach speed set. Let's finish with that. Yeah, approach briefing is next item.
Yep, so we are going into runway 35 on the, I believe it was VOR Zulu.
I thought it was the Loke 35, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got the right chart pulled up. Stand by. Ooh. Oh.
There looks to be about 3 of us going to intersect this runway at the same time, so just watch out for that.
Oh yeah, we'll have to, we won't dilly-dally on the runway. We'll try not to.
Yeah, Loke 35, just confirm, make sure the computer's got that in there. Yes, Loke 35, okay. I had the wrong chart pulled up. So, Loke 35. And I'm going to be on the DME arc. So the final approach fix is 3250. Let me adjust that. We'll do... So, okay, here's a question. If you got something like 3250, do you do 33 or do you 32?
Yeah, just do 33.
Did you always want to be above?
That's fine. Yeah, you don't want to be below.
Yeah. Okay. So 33 set. As far as where we're going to be exiting,
I
rent a back
we slow down because we're coming into the arc.
Yep. Just what do you think? 250?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, let's go and slow down 250.
And then one thing, since it's coming up, VNAV transition flight level, transition altitude's 11,000, transition level's by ATC, but it's probably 12, so I'm just going to set that now.
Okay. Luke will be tuned. Does that mean when you go into approach mode? Or what's that message mean?
Yeah, it should auto-sequence. Yeah. Once you're on the final approach, you can just chuck on approach and it should switch over.
Yep. Yeah, that I'm familiar with. I've never seen that, well, it just went away, but the message there. As far as landing, it looks like we might have a back taxi, unless I can get us stopped pretty quickly.
That's going to be... you have that midpoint turn pad we could probably use.
Yep. If I can't make Alpha, Bravo should be easy. We should be able to turn back on Bravo if we need to. If I miss that, we'll...
But yeah. I'd probably plan the turnaround. Let's That's optimistic.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, maybe. Who knows? Play it by ear.
Otherwise, anything... we do have terrain. I do have terrain turned on my primary flight display here. You want to give us some spoilers here since we're going so fast? Not really slowing down any.
Start with half. Okay, do you want to consider that complete for the arrival briefing?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know where you're at in the world.
Okay,
Peru. We're in Peru.
VNAV should flight level 120. It's coming up. We're going to set 1008 now if you want.
Yep. 1008. Stand by and...
Let's set checks complete.
Okay.
Cool. And I'm going to work on the in ranges.
Yep. I was about to ask for that.
Okay, in-range checks. APU started. Altimeters 3 set cross-check. Avionics are set on my side.
Good on mine.
And look good on yours. External lights. I'll go and grab the landing lights on now. I don't got the other stuff on. It's starting to get dark. N1 target set. APU pack transition waiting 2 minutes. APU gens on. CAS is checked. Holding on the transition.
Okay. Spoilers can go in for now.
Okey-doke.
And then we can slow for this final turn because it's pretty steep.
Sounds good. It looks like I'll have about 17 miles to run once we intercept, roughly. Well, actually, no, it's a little bit more than that.
19...
That's 19 DME, but we're going to intercept a little before that. So we got
yeah,
like 20
a little further.
miles.
20 miles.
Probably.
Yeah, so we got plenty of time to slow down.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and drop us the 220 on the speed.
Roger. Okay, that's good enough for the pack transition. Pack transition is complete, and that's the in-range checks complete.
Beautiful. Landing into a super secret aircraft. Early access to. Uh-oh. Loading. I read that as landing. Sorry. Loading. I think it's got the secrets.
Fancy.
Alright, give us some spoilers here. Again, 50% should do it. Just to get us slowed down for this turn. Should have made you do this arc manually.
I'm about to turn final.
You're about to turn final.
You're about to turn final. We're about to turn final. I don't see you.
I'm about to turn final.
I'm at the VOR.
Oh.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Okay, you guys cut in there. Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I did the VOR.
Interesting. Well, there's no transition at the VOR, but are you guys just landing straight in from there?
I'm doing visual straight in.
Yeah. I took out my hold.
Okay. We should probably slow down
I
then.
want to pull the speed back then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go 180.
I'll go. You want full spoilers?
Yeah, full spoilers sounds good.
I'll keep my speed up.
Tarapoto traffic. Citation 96 Alpha. Turning final. Runway 35. Tarapoto.
Tarapoto.
Yeah, something called to.
Tarapoto traffic, Challenger 662 Mike's here, 21 mile final on the localizer 35. Tarapoto.
And we're probably going to want to slow way down because they may be doing their little turnarounds.
Yeah. I sense a go around in our future, but we'll see. I guess just to brief it, it's should be all in nav mode.
It's straight out on 354.
354 to 5.5 DME, then left, maintaining maximum Wayne 85 to intercept the radial inbound to the VOR. Okay.
Yeah, so we're just going to left turn, immediate left turn. Yeah, just well.
Not immediate. It looks like we'll just fly the fly the command bars. Just the biggest thing is just to watch the speed. 185 is the limit there.
Okay. Yeah, Dev, you're coming straight in. Actually, Dev, if you could extend your downwind, that would be hugely beneficial.
I can attempt that. Hold.
He's 1,000 below us.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for him.
Alright, spoilers are being stowed now.
Okay.
I still sense it go in your future. I would rather you.
I mean, you're about to run into us, is the thing.
Yeah, we're on final right now. I see.
You.
Okay.
Yeah, just do a right turn to extend your downwind, and
I have him in sight. A factor.
Yeah, I got him.
Wrong button. There we go.
I got eyes on him as well.
I couldn't find you on stupid decast. I don't think my eye got some radar, so it's my bad.
Does the first officer model move via track IR? No, I think it's where he. I don't know if it does track IR or not, but can you see my head moving?
Yeah,
right now?
It does track the. I do. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it does track it.
That's cool.
No, I don't believe it works if you're in whatever that X camera.
Oh yeah, X camera maybe not.
Okay.
Yeah, track IR apparently does. I think it's just wherever your viewpoint is what it tracks.
Tarapoto traffic, Challenger 622 Mike Sierra, 13 miles out for the localizer 35, Tarapoto.
There's no PAPI lights, so make sure you watch your instruments. I don't see it.
It's probably a grass runway too.
Yeah.
I got the runway in sight.
Short final.
Want to go flaps 20 just to keep our speed down?
Yep, speed check, flaps 20. I'm going to get my displays down just a little bit. Do you want yours down too?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
I can't see anything out of my windows. That's very disconcerting.
43 for 3,300.
And approach mode.
Yeah, you can do that now. Well, you may want to put in click approach. But since we're in a localizer, you're gonna want to go into nav mode now. So just click nav. Okay, there you go. Now you're in loc. Glide subs on arm. You can go into vertical.
Oh, that is the ground
now.
Go into what?
Vertical speed, because you're in V pitch now.
Airport traffic, citation 96 Southwest clear.
And then for our ground speed, we're going to be looking at about 700-ish, 743 feet a minute to meet the glide path. So we'll hopefully... 900. So what I'm going to do now... Once we intercept this next altitude, I'm going to set down our MDA of 1480.
Let's go ahead and slow down as well. I don't know if he's going to be able to make that first.
I did. I made Bravo.
Oh, you made it? Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and slow us to 160 then.
Alright, I've set MDA, and I would go into vertical speed mode now, or we're going to get high.
Okay.
I'll throw it to like 900 feet a minute now.
Yeah, it stopped ascending as well.
Yep, because we captured the FAF out. So go into vertical speed. You're going to have to come down a little bit faster now.
Yep.
So I go down like probably 1,500 to start and catch up a little bit. And we've got the MDA set at 1480. So once we got the runway in sight. So at some point before you capture the outside autopilot, just disconnect it and go down.
Yeah.
But I would recommend we start configuring because we're pretty close.
Yep. Let's go ahead and configure for landing. Just 4 lane checklist.
You want gear flaps?
Let's go ahead and get the gear down to help slow down real fast.
Gears down.
Go ahead and set our approach speed. And if you want to bring flex in.
Alright, we're still pretty high. You can. I'd probably just disconnect here and.
Yeah, I'm disconnecting.
Get the rest of the flaps in. You want the rest of the flaps?
Yep, full flaps, full configuration, please.
Okay, flaps 45, speed check And for landing checks, I'll just run through it. So landing gears down and indicating. No steer, arm centered and cleared. Anti-skid armed and tested. Passenger signs are on. Wing counties is off. Case ignition is on. Thrust reversers armed. Spoilers stowed in auto. Flaps are set 45. Cast is checked. Flying checks complete.
Tarapoto traffic. Set Challenger 66 here as short final runway 35. Tarapoto.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna get as slow as I can here, but
Approaching minimums.
we'll see how this
I'll
goes.
go ahead and set
I
missed
might-
approach altitude for you.
500
be
minimums.
around here.
Continue.
Alright, it looks stable. And 5,000 for missed approach is set, and I'm gonna kill flight directors for now because it's not showing anything useful.
Yep.
I beg you to vacate the runway as fast as possible, please.
We'll work on it.
We're working on coming in just a touch slow so I can touch them as early as soon as I can.
One 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reversers. Main and braking.
Oh, looks like we'll probably make Bravo. Or we'll make Alpha. Okay.
Make it Alpha.
Oh my. Alright.
Need some new brake pads.
Traffic, Challenger 2 Mike Sierra, we're clear runway 35. Tarapoto.
Alright,
How much?
Horrible taxi.
Plane like tilted.
Yeah, we're going for it.
nice. Alright, we just have to wait. Yep, after landings are being work done. I set the timer for 2 minutes for the cooldown. I think the HotStart actually does simulate core lock, so you don't trash your engines on this airframe.
What's core lock out of curiosity?
If you don't let the end, well, that's a complicated topic. Basically, there's a thing simulated in certain conditions. If you like thermal shock the engines or like treat them really bad, the core will lock and you can't start the engines.
Ah.
So I would wait the 2 minutes to let it cool down. All right, after landings, lights are off. I'm gonna go ahead and get the recogs off too. Ankle collisions off, continuous ignition's off, windshield leads off, probes off, wing AS off, Calvin AS off, spoilers stowed, flaps 0, HCT gas out on, radar standby, after landing checks complete. Then we got 1 more minute on the shutdown.
And brake fans. We got some brake fans.
I have those installed luckily because I'm going to need them.
Alright, park and brake. Set.
Alright, we got 30 more seconds to go.
Here comes Dev. Let's watch him. Pretty good landing. Horrible taxi. Nice. Props.
Yeah, landing was beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's see what you got. Oh, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Right on the marks. Can't complain with that.
No, nice sunset in the back with the mountains.
No, that's beautiful.
Explains.
All right, you
lighting
should be
is
good to
so
shut down your engines now.
Okay. APU, GPUs confirmed. And engines. Oh, whoops. I forgot to do the fuel check.
It's all good. Oh, yeah, you didn't do the gems. That's why it popped out. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Cool. Kind of get the flow done here. All right, shutdown checklist. Oh, did my sim crash?
Uh-oh.
My sim crash? Okay, sure.
Okay. I'll go run through it. Thank you.
Okay. So my work here is done.
Yeah. Oops, that's on and on. Park and brake set versus stowed. Gen 1, Gen 2 is already done. Shut off. Skipped a step there, or 3. Anti-ice off, 14th stage. So here, this part always confuses me. So, the 14th stage. It says 14th stage off here.
Yeah.
Them being out means they're off, right?
Out is off, yeah. I pushed it.
So, I always run into this where I'm here and it says to do it again. I don't know if that's maybe just a check or what, but... Come off. No steer. Off. ATC, TCAS. Oh, here, put that in standby. And 0, parking brake is set, so I'll go get the chocks. Chocks in. Oh, hello. Sick pay. What do you mean? Passenger signs can go off. Already off. And emergency lights. Chocks are in. Brake can come off. It's off. AC, DC utility. Off. Headsets can come off. Thrust reversers off. Chocks are installed. Braking brake is off. Hydraulic pumps. Off. Nav logo.
Oh, that's funny.
When his PC crashed, work isn't done, but he's still got paid. But he'll still get paid. Oh yeah. APU gen, come off. And stop. APU off. Packs off. Yeah, wait for that to idle down. Is it 60 or 30%? You gotta wait for the RPM?
50.
50, okay. Power can come off. Closed. APU power's off. Gas, CPU gauge is off. Battery master off. Cockpit refuel panel is off. Yep. Service lights, pins, covers. Okay, go do that.
Alright, that was a really fun approach.
That was fun. Thanks for flying.
Definitely have to. Yeah, thank you as well. It's not a whole lot of people that do the shared cockpit thing on the Challenger, so it's always nice to fly with a new person.
Yes, it is. I thoroughly enjoy. It's my favorite part of the Challenger is the fact that you can do the shared cockpit so well. Oh,
it is great.
To be
yeah,
enough pressure in there. Normally, there's enough hydraulic pressure for that data drop, but I guess if the switch is off, you can't really indicate anything with the battery off. Let's go put that battery back on real quick.
We're gonna need AC power for that. You can throw on the GPU if you don't want to start the APU again.
Well, it normally has enough hydraulic power to open it back up.
Yeah, well, if it's not working, the hydraulic pumps, those run off AC power. The battery is DC, so you can't.
Yeah.
Nose door. Nose door.
But I found that there's enough hydraulic pressure, so if you can get that switch to toggle it and open it for you, it normally does okay.
Yeah.
Which may not be the right thing, which is probably where I need to edit the checklist. So I'll check. That's done. Okay. Hello, Ace Pilot. How are you? We just landed in, what was this place called?
Tarapoto.
Tarapoto. Yep.
I hope it's Tarapoto.
Yeah.
Something else. Butchering the name.
All right, that's it.
That was blast, man.
That was fun. A lot of fun. Appreciate it. And be right back, guys. All right. Anybody just joined? I apologize. We are about to wrap up here, but you can take a look and go back and watch it again. We're in Tarapoto, Peru, with the Andes Mountains. That's all around us here. Pretty beautiful approach and a very fun landing. Guys, could do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. It'd be super helpful for getting this video out there to the masses. And if you are interested in joining the Discord, it's in the link, or I'm sorry, the video description below is the link, and you can check us out there. And until next time, guys, we'll be back Wednesday night for some GA flying. And don't know what we're going to do yet, but we'll find something to do. Try to get some ATC up in North America, most likely, with Indy Center, probably. I can always convince those guys to do something. So, catch you next time, and until then, happy flying.